Hi, my name is Carl Turner, and this is a presentation about my family heritage. And as my audience, I have my mom, and I also have a photo of me, my mom, and dad, and Shadow, who's down in the corner. I have a better photo of him. He's also here, but he's taking a nap, which he does all day, every day. So I was born on May 6, 1999, in Kokomo, Indiana. And my mother is Melissa Mingado Turner, and my father is Stephen Grant Turner. My mother is originally from Vincennes and is the daughter of Ransom Mingado and Pat Brown. My grandpa Ransom, which we called Dip, died a year and a half ago, and he was called Dip because in high school he would always argue with the teachers, and they always said he should be a diplomat, which I think he would be a fabulous diplomat. And here is a photo, the most recent photo of us two. He was also a huge college sport fan. He loved watching college baseball, college football, college basketball. He was also a very straightforward guy and very, very funny. His occupation was a truck driver for many years, and he's been to all of the states in the United States. Grandpa Dip's great-grandfather was born on a ship coming to the U.S. from Germany on a little trade ship, and there were a lot of strong German values in him himself. And his great-grandfather, who was born on the ship, he had to be put in this little chest, and that's what he slept in all the way from the boat from Germany to America. And then my mom's mom, Pat, has been married 3 times. I did not get to meet her second husband, Edward James, because he died before I was born, and that's where I get my middle name from him, is James. My grandma loves to take care of everyone. She's also a great cook, which she gets from her mother, who we all were introduced to her by eating up great-grandma Nora's brownies and her famous pancakes, which were actually French crepes because she was part French Indian. And here is a photo of my grandma Pat, and then my grandpa David right here. That's my grandma and grandpa. I'll talk about him in just a second. And then here is her second husband, and she is much younger there. So my grandma Pat married my grandpa David when I was 1 year old. So I've known him for literally my whole life. He was a truck driver also, and he loves to have fun and absolutely loves to golf. My dad's side of the family, his mom was Beth, and she is also deceased. She died when I was in the 4th grade. She was also a great cook and lived a very simple life. She lived her whole life in Texas and taught me how to catch a doodlebug. When I was a little boy, Grandma Beth, she would always make these little clay things for me and always send them in the mail. She loved her little art and little doodles and drawings. She grew up very, very poor, so she learned how to make things out of literal trash, and she'd make me things from just scraps of anything. She could throw anything together, and one of her famous ones were magnets out of the back of boxes. And here is a photo of Grandma Beth right there. And then my grandpa Jesse is my dad's dad. He has lived his whole life in Texas. His dad also lived his whole life in Texas and was a real cowboy, and that is who I am named after. My grandpa Carl, great-grandpa Carl, and it's a very old photo, but you can kind of see him. Grandpa Jesse worked for the electric company, and he loves to play bluegrass music and loves to fish. And here is a photo of my Grandpa Jesse and me. The things that have carried down from generation to generation are the importance of family, definitely the love of food, and the love of the outdoors and of the Christian faith.